Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go. First things first, hopefully everybody is having a blessed and productive Sunday. Hopefully everybody's having a joyous weekend as well. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the live. Definitely was a good talking conversation. Shout outs to Young Riaz and shout outs to D True for popping up on the panel yesterday. Definitely was a good conversation. And if you missed it, you can always catch the replay. And I gotta apologize to some of y'all for last night. I know I was supposed to do some music, but yeah, got bombarded by some family, and then boy actually went to sleep. So, but I'm gonna make later on. I'm definitely gonna do some music. We're gonna definitely have a good one on top of that. Just a session with y'all. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. Um, I'm still covering part of, you know, the quote unquote mental health awareness month. You know, the month is almost over, but we're gonna deal with this again every day. I mean, we gotta really get on the ball and try to fight, you know, and get what's needed. Wake and bake, what's going on, my guy? Riaz, what's going on, my guy? You know, again, we gotta definitely stand together as a community and try to fight for the resources that are needed. And we really need to try to reverse some of the things that they implementing and starting already. It's just like I was saying. How is it? How is it people are able to come here and all of a sudden you got this amount of money to to help with these people who aren't from here, probably don't speak not a near lick of English. You know, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to that, guess what? Immigration is still going. You still going to go through all the processes because even if you get here, you still gotta go through all the unnecessary drama just to get a green card. So, Hammer, what's going on, baby? The thing is, I'm saying it from the clearest perspective. We honestly should get tired of a lot of the madness that's going on. I mean, we do have the power to change the course of history if we just get it together. Miss Khadijah, what's going on, baby? I think if we get to that notion of stop just coming together for negative and come together for something positive, that's the change we could need, and that's the change that could also start the building. Um, so I'm saying for those who are fortunate, even if they don't live in the areas, if you're fortunate enough to at least try to do for your community, do so. For those who are already doing so, continue to do so because the fight must continue. You know? No doubt, Hammer. I see you. Glad y'all enjoyed yourself yesterday. I'm starting to see that they are, for those who live in New York City, got a little bit of wind of something that it could kind of change the trajectory on things. This is another reason why I said the people wanted to get up and fight. Because there's corruption going on all around. You know, now they about to implement something about the New York City parks altogether. So I'm talking about all five boroughs is about to be you're gonna be mad when they really try to implement something because they already implemented it on a few buildings that I know of. And my thing is, when the hell, first of all, any adult with kids, nieces, nephews, anything, even god kids would know. When the hell does a park ever close at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Never. Not to my knowledge. A park closing at 4 p.m., the sun's still out, especially in the summertime. Make it make sense. Appreciate you, Miss Khadijah. BDBGP, I'm chilling, bro. Enjoying a blessed Sunday morning. Hot as hell outside. Just wrapping it up with the people, you know. And again, for those in the city, they about to implement something at some point. And honestly, it's kind of good, but then it's kind of bad. The only reason why I say it's a good thing is because at a certain time, even when it's late night, a lot of times you got a whole bunch of the teens that should be in the cribs, the kids that should be actually home safe and sound, be out and about in these parks doing what God knows what. Because you got some parents that don't give a damn. No, Tanya, you good, but see, like I said, it's mostly like the city. It's mostly New York City. Like the parks, they about to change up. Couple of parks already got signs up talking about park open from 8 to 4. Now you know damn well in the summertime, nobody gonna be wanting to leave out no park, especially with the little kids. Let's get this clear. Where else are they supposed to go if some of these spots still don't have too much shit for them to do? This is why I'm saying about resources being plucked for bullshit. Prime example for those who do live in them projects. You think you want to really go elsewhere to go take your kid when you could have been, right in the comfort zone where you need to be at? And see, right now it's starting here because I'm not gonna lie. Again, there have been a lot of things going on, especially to the point where a lot of these youngins are wilding out. Some of the adults are scared to be adults and scared to put foots to asses. And I'm sorry, sometimes it has to happen because some of these youth don't have no type of respect at all because they wasn't taught none. So sometimes you might have to be the one to teach them. But then again, these kids ain't even playing fair no more. It wasn't playing fair in the first place. I don't see too many kids throwing their hands no more. Everything is going straight to a gun, which is a problem. Hence why some of these parks are going to start feeling this damn pain. They gonna be getting kicked out at a certain time, and if you get rowdy, trust me, they gonna find ways to get you up out of there. Now, some spots might not have to worry about it because some spots, once they already see ain't really much to do, they get up and go on about their business. And you got those that, man, listen, I hear you, Hammer. Brothers, what's going on, my guy? Nah, but that's the truth, though. Some of these parks are gonna feel it. But again, this is why I always have these conversations because I've just looked at it from the standpoint. For those who are trying to like succeed, for those who are trying to like make an improvement in life, how can they make an improvement in life when you stealing all the resources basically? As far as the books, they need real updated books. I'm sorry, school systems need that. In 1 second, like this is what I'm saying about the school systems. If you're going to continue to have books, you should have updated books as well. Now, don't get it twisted. Yeah, you can save those old books because they still might come in handy to some degree. But you need an updated book with more knowledge and information and not the information you feel like putting out there. Juice, what's going on, baby? That's what I'm saying. It's time to start fighting, or it's time to start like putting our own resources together and doing what's needed. Because again, there's so many different things being brought to the forefront, information wise, even technology wise, that again, you can't sit here and just let it fall through your fingers. And if it could be a beneficial part of anything, then let it be a beneficial part. And this is what I'm saying. You know, the money that y'all spending frivolously. Come on, now, it's ridiculous. Only because let's be real. How do you have money again to put into a Powerball winning, a lottery winning? But you don't got that same money to try to get these people off the street that need to be off the street, bring back some of these programs that are needed. You want to cut certain programs to try to eliminate certain problems, but then in the same token, you're going to set everything up for failure. And it doesn't matter what you are trying to implement. It seems like majority of the times, half of it do not go out as planned. Seen it in history. Thought you was going to be able to do this, and in the long run, you couldn't even do it. Prime example: you got money to give to these migrants that's coming here, right? But in the same token, you still ain't gonna be able to give all the migrants that money. Why? Because you might have some that when you do the research, some of them people probably ain't gonna be able to ever step foot in this country. You don't know what all could be. You know, I find that real unfair though. But we know that's always going to be the continuous problem. And in all honesty, come on, we got rights. At the end of the day, some of y'all should realize we got human rights and natural rights. And our natural rights should be fighting for what's right. Our natural instinct should say, you know what, enough is enough. Let's change the tide. And let's try to, do something better than what we're doing. But when you say something like this, there's always an issue. So, you know, I'm gonna still continue to speak. I'm gonna continue to try to do what's possible and what's necessary. Hopefully we all gonna be able to get together and start coming together on that note. Give back the way it's needed. Mama Bird, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And again, happy Sunday to everybody that pulled in. The reason why I say some of these damn programs need to be back because this also alleviates issues with the youngins. When they ain't got nothing to do, what you think they're gonna do? Get into trouble. Even if they not around bad influences, they still end up getting into shit. Because again, when you done pluck resources from the neighborhoods, some of these parks already probably done went through reconstruction. Some parks they done let it go to shits. Excuse my language. But when you doing stuff like that, what you expect these kids to do? And when you ain't giving them not at least one recreation center somewhere, what you expect them to do? They either going to start robbing, they either going to start stealing, or they either going to start killing. You never know. If it's to get a come up, if it's to better them, they going to think about that. Some do be the influence of some of these adults, but then some don't. Some of them just see that there ain't nothing much for them to do. That's going to be our problem until we start really standing up on that. Give back to where it's needed. It's not hard to do so. Simplest things you doing could make a great impact and a long lasting impact on top of that. That's just like if you got grand knowledge on a few things, You can do so. Give me a minute, Tanya. I'm gonna let you pop up in a minute. But all in all, though, it's just doing what's necessary again. Because without it, you're gonna be in a hellstorm. Well, we kind of already in a hellstorm if you want to be technical. Because again, we seeing things unfold right in front of our very eyes. And most of the people are just sitting back. The ones that's not sitting back, they fighting tooth and nail, but the battle is still kind of uneven. That's why I said, what should be more important, a better future or just living day by day? You got to think about that. We know some of these youth and some of these kids are already going to choose the path they choosing because it's just in them. And the only reason why it's in them is because if they already been living in the belly of the beast since little, they already going to be raised into certain cultures and certain things already. But again, some of you parents should be wise enough to understand when you have kids, there's certain things you should just put down and put to the side because again, it's about trying to be around to watch your kids grow, to make sure your kids don't get left behind, and make sure that the family is at least a strong, unified unit before anything. So that should be the most important thing. And that's not saying anything selfish, and that's not just saying anything that's not logical. Your main goal should be, again, wanting to be here for your kids if you have kids, or at least being around for your family long enough so this way everything is good, and trying to do the best you can. There's so many kids that have potential to be, the future leaders, the future thinkers, and everything else. But again, the lack of resources and the lack of support is it's basically turning it the other way. Again, it's the streets and social media that's raising them a lot of times. You still got those parents who are involved with their kids on all aspects. Then you got those who ain't. And the ones that ain't, this is where we have the problems at. But if they would be a little more involved and at least try to alleviate some of these problems, it would, you know, it'd be a good look.
Mm, God. Hey, Nate.
What's going on, Tanya?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll be back again in a month because my stepmom's going to have her 76th birthday. She's renting a bus full of people, going to have some food on the bus, go to the casino. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have fun. That Seattle City, man. If you saw my live, man, you saw those boats on the water.
Mm,
That's rich living, man. I'm
exactly.
telling you. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
It ain't that rich living.
Yeah, it's Richie.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's if you can afford it. I've been down there a couple times, and I just amazed myself at the place, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of boats, a lobster It's got lobster restaurants on the boat. I'm surprised they survived since
Yeah.
then. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah. So we had a
No, I
birthday
was
for
talking to
him.
you, Tanya. My fault. I'm
We had a
talking to
birthday
somebody
party
else.
for him. We had cake. We gave him some. I gave him a car. We gave him some shirts and stuff, and he had a good time. He ate a lot of bread though. He's like me sometimes. He's 53 years old. I'm older than him. So 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 we took
That's
him
what's
back
up.
to yeah. We took him to we went to Golden Nugget. So we had a good time. Mhm. Mhm. But I can't see
No,
myself living down there. Me personally, it's too ritzy for me. Nate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could go down there and visit, have a good time, but as for me officially living down there, it has no workshop or anything down here because I have a workshop where I live, and that's 5 minutes from my house. And down there, you have to take like a jitney, a jitney.
Yeah. Now I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, a jitney. You have to take a jitney. So anybody that's from New York, New Jersey, no, not in the South or out where they have a jitney out there, and it's like it's like a sort of like a precursor to Access Link, but they call it a jitney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
hope you don't come over here bothering me. My fault, not you.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to mute my mic for a minute. They just no, but
yeah.
I'm
So
saying listen, can't do that.
no, I can't live on the water. I have to worry about if a flood's gonna come up. We already have floods here because we remember Sandy. It took us like 8 years, I think, to get over Sandy. You
Yeah, I
know.
hear you.
Yeah.
No doubt,
Shoot.
Mama Bird. Appreciate you, baby. Mhm.
Yeah. So we had a good time for him. He had a lot of shrimp, cake, cupcakes. We gave him the works, my brother. So
Yeah.
because my grandmother couldn't handle him, and they put him in a home, and we lost contact with him over the years. So he sort of got put aside because of his disability, and so it took us a long time to find him. And ever since then, we've been having birthdays. And if my birthday's first, I go down to see my stepmom and then go see him because, my stepmom's getting up in age. So my stepmom told us, some of the family, to keep it up with my brother, because he's always excited because he doesn't know that our father passed away a year ago.
I know. I remember you was telling me that.
Yeah, and some people in the detention, the workshop, or the development, you gotta tell him. Why? Why? Because it'll mess him up even more. You don't know what he'll do. So we just kind of keep it on the down low with him, you know.
Yeah.
I wish people would stop saying, tell my brother that Pops dead. We don't know what his emotional state's going to be. I'm a disability myself, but he's got it worse than me. It doesn't seem fair, Nate, at all. But the way the world is, we made an agreement with a debt ceiling, and for people with food stamps, it's not going to be affect me. But people who have work requirements have to have, food stamps. But like now with all these, I feel sorry for y'all in New York have to come with all these migrants that keeps coming in on busload after busload after busload, and it's costing New York $4 billion, for what I understand. But I don't know what the solution is. They're coming here in New Jersey too. We're feeling it, you know. But we don't we hear about it, but we don't see it, you know. But it's just a darn shame. But I just wanted to wish you a good, happy Memorial Day, and I'm wishing myself a safe trip home. Lord, wish me a safe trip home.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
we go see my mom, my stepmom again next month. And I want to show you something she gave me.
V, what's going on, baby?
It's in this other pocket. She said that don't tell no else body about it. But she gave me this picture.
That's what's up.
And now she told me, she said, I'm the first one to get, even though she's not my real mom. But I love her to death. And I'm going to keep this safe no matter what.
I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to
Oh
put it
shit.
I'm going to put it somewhere in my room. So I will have it. I'll look at it every day. Even though she didn't give birth to me, I really needed somebody like her in my life. Really did. And I
Exactly.
think I needed her when I was at my lowest. Got kicked out of my apartment, had to come down here, go to the workshop, get a limo. They think, she did a lot for me, and I can't really thank her enough. I really can't. So I try to
Alright.
come down here as much as I can to see her. Oh, but she'll be fine. So I'm on my way home, but I wanted to wish you all a good, happy Memorial Day.
Appreciate you. The same thing here, and hopefully you
Yeah,
get home safe.
Yeah, I will. I'll let y'all know when I'm back.
No doubt, no doubt. V,
All
no
right.
doubt. I'm gonna check that tonight. I'm gonna definitely be in there tonight. Oh
Okay.
yeah, happy birthday, baby. Oh
Okay.
yeah, you Gemini babies. I see y'all in here.
Oh,
Oh yeah, happy birthday to Love, baby. Before she pop
yeah.
up in here.
Yeah, I'm a Taurus. So my Taurus birthday came and went. So, and my brother's a Taurus too. So, but I'll see y'all later.
No doubt, Tanya. Have a good one.
You too.
You know I'm coming there, baby. I'm gonna be looking for the notification. Again, happy birthday to all the Gemini babies this weekend. But it's the truth though. Again, gotta start giving more resources back. Gotta start putting more resources back. We don't need it because at the end of the day, it's gonna be a continuous problem. It's gonna be a continuous problem because every time you look, it's just gonna be more violence happening. It's gonna be more youth out there just not doing nothing in the streets. Some of them gonna end up getting killed just because of being in the streets with nothing to do. That's what I'm saying. We definitely need to get back as a people, as a whole community, as a whole group, and a unified unit. Get it back. You can't continuously sit here and you can't continuously sit here and just mope and cry about certain situations if you're not going to do what's needed. You know, or at least try to give an effort to do something. That's why I said it's important. You know, and shout outs to all the real parents who've been doing what they're supposed to be doing. I know most of y'all proud parents, kids graduating and everything. That's the most important. Dagmar, what's going on, baby? I tried to catch you live and I missed it by a couple minutes. I got the notification all late. Hopefully you're enjoying your Sunday. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? Glorious Sunday morning with this hot ass sweet coffee. I'm about to start bouncing off walls in a little bit. Like I said, we gotta just try to put our own, you know, put our own plans into motion. A lot of times we can't depend on these people to do anything for us because they don't care. And that's the goddamn honest truth right there. You know, and it takes a lot to deal with kids. I understand that. Despite whatever, it does take a lot to deal with them. Trying to raise them the right way, you know. And see, the reason why we had some sort of failures in life is because we have those who just don't care. You got people that are being irresponsible, bringing babies in the world left and right, and not giving a damn if they learn anything or not. That's a that's a setup for failure. We got irresponsible men and women doing certain things to that nature, and again, this is what's causing the imbalance. This is why a lot of the kids don't care about nothing either, because again, you don't got no type of adults, not even the stern neighborhood. It don't got to be a commander, but just a stern neighborhood person that's just not tolerating nothing from nobody. They ain't even opening their mouths right now because apparently you can't say nothing to the youth neither. I think that's a real bad problem and a real bad situation again because again, you know, you want to see these kids do better, and there are a lot of them that could do better. They ain't that messed up in life. But again, when they ain't got the right support system and the right type of building, we're gonna see the same damn things happen. And again, we gotta definitely bring back these resources that are necessary. They trying to close down a lot of the learning programs that would help some of these kids, especially those who really have problems reading, writing, even just learning something that they should learn. Like prime example, they're not teaching cursive, they're not teaching no script writing, none of that. Whatever they teaching is whatever they teaching at. That's why I said you're gonna have to be the main teachers at first before anything. Teach your kids the value of earning the money the right way and not the fucked up way. Teach your kids not just basic defense, but defenses, period, just in case of certain situations when you might not be able to be around. Again, just give back the way it's supposed to be given. That's a whole fact. Especially if they cool with your parents already, they had all rights to, because again, they was looking at it like, yo, if you see my child out here bugging, you know what to do. And honestly, that was the best thing that happened for a lot of people, because guess what? It kept most of them out of trouble. It kept them from being locked up or being dead or being, young parents before a certain age. And for the rest, they still was going to go through whatever, even when you said whatever. But it was rare. It was like a small handful of people that really slipped through the cracks when the community was really strong and together. But like I said, everybody for self now. And then now that you bringing in migrants left and right in some of these areas, it's gonna be hard to really identify certain shit, because you gotta worry about it. Man, listen, you gotta worry about if this person is on this type of time. You gotta worry about this one could be an influencer on something. You gotta even worry about if they even on a damn registry, because I know that registry goes worldwide. So yeah, like, gotta be worried about those type of things. It's just about putting the right people together to start making the right movements, even when the help ain't being presented. Sometimes only thing you need is just to do what you gotta do. That help will come from the higher power. Nothing in life gonna be easy. Everything gonna be somewhat of a struggle. But you do get to the gold mine at the end of those struggles, regardless to what. So you just gotta stand on your 10 toes and just keep moving the chain forward. That's it. You'd be surprised how much of an impact and how much, you know, how much could actually be done, especially if you grabbing up the right young ones that want to be a part of that change. Because you're gonna have those who definitely want to see a better future, and they fighting right now. Some people think you ain't gonna see stories like that. Nah, you're gonna see stories of these youth. They doing, if they not going for Nobel pieces, they going for a little bit of everything. They going for the gut stuff. Some of them are even trying to bring back the restoration of how rap used to be. Not too much cursing. You was just going to get something good, whether it was a party track or it was something that was just depicting what's going on in the areas. You're gonna have everybody that's fighting on different fights, and that's the most important thing. You got to be able to still give back. That support is what really gives back. You got to start raising those up who do want to be uplifted. And sometimes it's going to be hard to identify, but sometimes it ain't going to be. Because that's just like, we see a group of youth right now, it could be like 20 of them. At least 10 of them, 10 to 12 of them are going to say, you know what? I just listened to what this dude said, and he made some sense. Other 8 might not listen. Or you might have 3 of them that's in the middle, and the rest definitely ain't going to listen. Because again, they feel they know everything. They feel that they can't be told nothing. It's almost like, again, some of the elders. They think they can't be told nothing. Listen, it's a two-way street. We both can be told something, and we both can be giving each other the knowledge and the information that's necessary so we all could benefit. So that's the part they want to keep. They want to keep the division going so badly. You even had people that look, even if you was a teacher, and you really was adamant and strong about seeing these kids succeed, a lot of them would be succeeding, whether you believe it or not, because they would make sure that that's they goal. Nah, I see something bright in you. I see something special in you. If nobody else see it, I see it. That's not even in the community like that no more. Bona fide problem and a bona fide issue. We got to start being a backbone for those who don't have backbones at home. You know, again, this is how we was able to eliminate some of those problems back in the day. We knew certain shit wasn't right, we would act on it. And we would actually stand on it and not care about any repercussions because, again, when there's something being done right, there is no repercussions. Shouldn't be a problem with you doing something that's for the right. Some people think you got to be a perfect role model to set an example. You don't always got to be a perfect role model. You just got to have the right intelligence, the right morals, the right compass, and that's really about it. You get that intact, you're good to go. But again, you're gonna have those who don't want to hear these type of positive messages. They don't want to even hear the truth when it's being presented. So I can't speak to those. I can only speak to those who really want to hear something. And honestly, it should resonate with everybody because we still have a fight, whether you believe it or not. And if we ain't standing on the fight, we not standing on nothing. We need to bring back restoration of a community. You know, again, start learning to love and respect each other. I don't gotta know you to have love and respect for you. As long as I know you ain't doing nothing that you shouldn't be doing, you good money. And that should be for anybody. If they not presenting the present danger, ain't no need to act on it. But then again, if it is a clear and present danger, even when it's just the simplest thing, like, you see what it is, see the movements look wrong, and you gotta act on it. Your instinct should be the first thing. For most parents, your instinct for your children should be always intact. If you don't have that strong bond or that strong building with your child could slip through your fingers and slip through the cracks. I see that happening. I've seen it happen. A small handful that really slipped through the fingers and through the cracks is only because, again, not paying stern attention to what's really going on when your kid is telling you something. Sometimes this is why them kids are going to run to the streets, because if they're not even being listened to at home or anywhere else for that matter, what do you expect? This is another reason why some of them don't listen. Because when nobody's listening to them, they don't want to hear nobody else. I'm saying we got to build and love one another. For some people, it is hard to do so because they feel there's no need to try to build. But it's always good reasons to build, and there's always good reasons to come together. It shouldn't take a tragedy or a drama for everybody to stand up and stick up for what's right. If anything, when you know something could be prevented, you're supposed to stand on that. I done seen some things like as of previously, and it's sad because you do have some people who are elders as far as age, not how they move it, but elders in age, and they ain't even doing things like the youth again. Some of them out here, when there's certain situations going on, instead of them trying to break it up, they want to record it. They want to get a viral moment. Which is sad because, again, not everything is a damn viral moment. If you want to put viral moments out of situations where you are targeting something that's plaguing your community. and you actually standing on it. Show that there are youth out there, and show that there are grown-ups out there who are moving accordingly and doing the right stuff, to try to make things better. All in all, though, it's just still somewhat of a sad situation because, again, you got so many of them that could be useful, and they still could be useful if the right people get around them. See, that's why I always have these talks and these conversations, because I know at some point, even some of the most reasonable adults will understand what I'm saying. You don't got to be a child's parent to try to lead them in the right direction. Shit, half of the people I done sat here and raised around, man, listen, most of them are doing what they're supposed to do. Whoever ain't, it's either because they done passed away untimely or they just got, they fell through the system. But for the most part, anybody that been around me know I try to do the most as far as uplift you. I can't sit there and shoot at you while you down. I still won't even shoot at you while you up. You rising up, you doing the right things. That's good in my book, regardless of what. Angel, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate you for dropping links, Rhea. Like I said, you have these strong conversations amongst the people, this is what's going to happen. Good build, good knowledge, resources, everything. Even the people that read the replays, a lot of times, I know they see, you got people that have knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, he just fucking, I don't know where the hell he went. Huh? Yeah. Stepped right off like 2 minutes after you done left off. You're going to find him somewhere in the sun baking like a baked bean. Like Morena, what's going on, baby? Definitely happy Sunday. Definitely happy Sunday again to everybody that pulled in. But it's truth. Yeah, you and me both, Angel. Well, I ain't minus the wine part, but I had my morning coffee. It's starting to get hot like a baked bean, so shit. When you have these conversations, some of these adults will have to understand and realize that what I'm saying is logical and it's not emotional. And yes, I could speak on it because, again, talking to somebody who had god kids, got little cousins, raised his own brother. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck with you. It ain't easy, but it ain't hard neither. You just gotta have a stern balance. When you need to put your foot down on certain situations, as a parent, you're supposed to do so. And when you feel it's light situation, have a stern talk. Yo, Leonard, what's going on, you shadow baby? What's going on, my guy? But you need these conversations because, again, it should spark the thought process again. It should wake some of these people up. Even those who don't want to be involved in certain activities, guess what? You're going to have to. Because, again, you're going to have situations where your kids could be around the wrong kids, you not know it, and then they all done got into some madness. And now what? You're going to be mad at your child, but then the same token, you can't be mad at just your child. You got to be mad at yourself because you wasn't paying attention, and you got to be mad at the other parents. Sorry, because at the end of the day, everybody's supposed to be raising their kids accordingly. And again, how can you alleviate some of these problems when you know for a fact nobody's really trying to jump on it? No doubt, Angel. Appreciate you. Again, you should want to see better. You should want to see a better outcome. You want this revolution to be a good one because, again, they're going to be the future thinkers, the future leaders. You want the best for them. You should want the best for the youth, whether they're your kids or not. Some of these kids you really don't want to see fall down that line because you already know what it's been like. But it's just about, again, love and respect. You can't say that you want certain things to change, but you don't got love and respect, at least for yourself, to say, you know what, I can try to help some of these youth that I know for a fact want to do something. Even if you got to build it from the ground up, that's better than nothing. And that should be the change for everybody. Stop letting these youth, stop letting these babies fail. Stop letting them fall through the cracks of society and the system. It's time for y'all to bring back them tools and uplift them. And it's sad because not all of them should have to perish because of lack of knowledge or lack of support. I'm sorry. Like, at some point, you gotta open up your minds and really get it together. If you're not digging that, then I don't know what you're digging in life, but you're gonna have a consistent problem if that's the issue. And besides, I'm not straying away from none of the messages that are being bought anyway. Definitely gotta raise them up. In order to build something better, we gotta push them to do better. They gotta be able to see progress at its best, even if it's just from the ground up. Show them something. And what's crazy? One of my boys' uncles one of my boys' pops just seen me this morning when I was coming from work, and he was going to work. Like, I always be laughing at him, but yeah, you cutting work. He turned around and said, "Shit, I'm headed into work." He thought I was going into work. I was like, "I'm just getting off work." He was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Yo," he said, "You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you." He said, "I respect that." Yo. He said, "What's going on, man?" He said, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you." Huh? Yeah. I'm trying to make sense of this heat. That's it. Riders, what's going on, baby? Oh, who trying to give me a copyright already, man? My bad, y'all. Let's hope the music ain't too loud. Too early for the bullshit. And the funny thing about what his pop said to me was, he was like, it's crazy. He was like, yo, he was like, I only see but the select few people, at least out here, that's actually going to work or coming from work. He was like, it's rare. I said, yeah, because I said some people, like I said, this pandemic was a gift and a curse to some. And then others just feel like I don't gotta do much. I done already worked hard enough, or I done did whatever enough for the fruits of labor. So, it's crazy. And some people really just got lazy as fuck. You let something like a super virus, if you want to call it, get your minds. I feel that was a planned execution move. What better way to slow up the process of anything than to get the people fearful that they can't go to work or do whatever? And some people could actually take themselves back to work and they still refuse to. So, again, it's just a sad notion of what the hell is going on. For the ones who are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, continue to do so. I know some people ain't getting nothing as of yet because some people just recently lost jobs. Some people, the side hustles they was doing is getting too filled up. So again, So at the end of the day, you just gotta look at it for what it is, and we gotta try to build, man. Push the fight forward. Ladies, don't be talking about not getting sleep. I done been off since this morning again and been up. It's the second day in a row I done had this. Like, who knows if I do catch me a little bit of a nap? Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully everybody that's in here, hopefully y'all having a safe and you know comfortable holiday weekend. But this is something that needs to be out there. It's something that need to be broadcasted because again, you can't sit here and overlook that problem. We losing resources by the moment. Kids is getting worse and worse by the moment because either A, they don't have nothing to do, or B, there's nobody to really support them and try to like show them something better. Got some who are coming from drug addicted homes. So of course if the parents is on drugs, if they do got both parents, if both of them are on drugs, they ain't paying their kids no mind. Or if you got a single parent home where the mother or the father is a user, they still not paying attention but so much to their children. So again, the streets is gonna be what it is. The hustling is gonna be what it is because okay, this is what you see, this is what you know, and it's sad. Because even some of these movies that we seen, some of these quote unquote ghetto hood movies we don't see it did depict something that was really going on and still is going on to some degree. But we know there's certain things about that game that has changed. So, you know, sad part about it. Need to change that aspect. That aspect that we can't come together united and really just fight on the good topics and fight on the good fights. We need to stop that. You can stand on the damn forefronts and you ain't got to be the perfect role model. You could be just who you are and still make a positive change or push. Some people might have an agenda, others don't. I can say I'm one of the few that don't have no type of agenda, but just wanting to see something better on all accords, even amongst the people that's here building. I couldn't ask for nothing else. Dagmar, don't laugh and don't encourage my madness. I'm serious. I worked last night, was supposed to be asleep when I got off. I'm still up. So I might as well be up for a little bit. If I don't crash this afternoon, I'll crash sometime tomorrow because shit, I'm off tomorrow. Might go to a damn barbecue. We'll see what all happens. Yeah, Dagmar, that's another thing some people got to be aware of too, and that's another thing. This could kind of lead to people who end up having mental health or mental psychotic breaks or even extreme psychosis is because they are basically tampering with everything that y'all think is something good. If you popping pills, you gotta be mindful. Wrong pill have you tripping or probably dying. And if it don't have you doing either one, you ain't gonna want to do it no more. It's gonna make you feel that messed up, you know. And that's the sad notion when you're asking people where to get pills from and so on and so forth when you really don't need it. It's just some things again. Once you start getting hooked to them, it's gonna be hard to wean more for you because guess what? It's in your system. And even when you have them withdrawals, some of them withdrawals, depending on what you're doing and what you're using, it ain't gonna be a good withdrawal. You're gonna literally have body pain, shakes, all of that. You could probably go into convulsions or worse. And that's sad. No, but that was a smart thing though, Dagmar, because guess what? Somebody could have had a bad trip, Before you know, they could have ended up dying right there in the vicinity of that venue. That's why you got to be mindful. And man, listen, if you know for a fact you don't know a person but so long, don't trust certain shit. Or you know you around people that do certain things, man. Listen, eliminate yourself from them. Make sure you paying attention to your surroundings at all costs. Some of y'all should know not to put your drinks down when you're in spots like that because that's an easy way for you to get your shit spiked. And you don't need that. One time I went to a rave, I remember the dude almost died in the damn pool. Had a bad trip on some shit, went running out half naked. Almost hit his head on the edge of the pool. He lucky he just landed clean in the pool, but even still, that could have been a danger because if he just hit his head before he got in that pool, it'd have been over for him. And he still was having a problem because he was so he was panicking in the pool. So I'm saying you gotta be careful. Even if you ain't drinking, be mindful of what you're doing and make sure that's exactly what you're doing. If I don't know you like that, I'm not smoking no weed behind you. I'm sorry. I don't care if you did try to pet. Nope, I'm good. I got my own. You know, gotta be mindful because they are really messing with and tampering with a lot of these different drugs. And you're going to get a lot of stories about overdoses, which you don't want to keep hearing about. So I'm saying, got to educate on all accords, even when it come down to that. And I want some of y'all youth to hear that too. Y'all want to be out partying and doing all this extra stuff like you're an adults. Okay, just be mindful of your surroundings and what's going on because again, you don't want to have that problem where you could be one of those victims that done been spiked. Because we still have crimes like that nature happening. You still got people who are getting drink spiked, possibly sexually attacked by multiple people, so on and so forth. Got those who probably ain't going to wake up because if they caught a bad trip, it's over. And if they got a mixture of certain cocktails in their body, that's definitely a bad look. So again, you got to be mindful, you know. And that's what you're supposed to do. Stay careful from it. What you did now? What you did now, Bubba? What you did now, Bubba? I know. Nah, I had to mess with my little honorary god kid. He ain't my god kid, but still. Dagmar, that's the question that's been asked probably for the longest. Why do it? But some people feel that it's fun, especially if they trying to get something that they feel they could conquer. If they feel like they not trying to hear no, like prime example, you know this person ain't trying to hear no for an answer, they will do that. Some people will get like that just because that's a sick fetish to them. That's why you gotta be careful. Yeah, because you know what it is. Again, you're gonna have those Dagmar that if they that adamant on a conquest, they're gonna do that. They don't care. They're gonna do that. And then you got those who, again, you end up having those serial sexual attackers that will do stuff like that. We had so many cases where you'd be like, this is a serial situation happening left and right. So I'm saying, give knowledge and wisdom on all accounts as you're supposed to. Dagmar, they are because I feel like this. If I want to pursue somebody, I shouldn't have to slip them nothing just to pursue them. And honestly, I'm not even going to go as crazy, but some people, they once you tell them no once, sometimes they got it in their mind that I'm gonna get this yes one way or another, which is the sad part about it. Oh, if I ain't get a, well, no, I ain't, y'all barely heard the music good. Somebody Joe Bob playing some shit. I know I got a copyright for already. They're not even freaks, they demons, because honestly, it shouldn't even go that route. But then again, you still gotta be mindful and aware of your situations. And again, for you young women out there, again, even for you young men out there, because some of y'all get slipped Mickey's too on some bullshit because you got people that hate you or hate who you are, and that's what they do. What better way to cause an imbalance but to mess up somebody's balance? And some people are really that hateful and that spiteful that they will do shit like that. Some people don't even got a clear reason on doing it; they just feel like doing it. That's why you gotta always bring that awareness, not just to the adults, but you gotta bring it to the youth too, because some of these youth are already out here partying and hanging. And if they out here partying and hanging like the adults are, sometimes they even at these adult venues and no supervision, no proper supervision, this is what's gonna happen. Again, look how many young girls done got sexually attacked by grown men because of the pills that they done got slipped in their drinks or whatever. Parents, you're gonna have to start really getting into your kids, especially the young women. Y'all not adults yet, and y'all take a serious risk on being a victim if you don't listen to the proper protocols. See, you think some of these adults are telling you something just to ruin your fun? No, they telling you something to be safe because it is really wicked out here, whether you believe it or not. You know, exactly, Angel. That's what I'm saying. You got to bring that awareness one way or another. You shouldn't have to suffer. Nobody should have to suffer or worry about that type of situation. Give me 1 second. Oh shoot! What the hell is this? Oh, never mind. My bad, Joe. You know I'll be multitasking on this damn phone. I'm getting notifications galore, baby. Something about oatmeal cookie pancakes. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone, y'all. I gotta take a brief intermission from the serious lesson. Who the hell making that? I want some. My fault. I'm being fat and greedy on a Sunday morning. You know. But we got to bring these awarenesses, like even bringing these type of programs back so the youth know something, or even the people are aware of what's what. That's beneficial. But some of these people feel it's not, which I feel is sad. It is beneficial, whether you believe it or not. Why should anybody have to worry about being a victim of circumstance because they didn't pay attention to what was going on? I've always felt like this. If you were part of those type of devious acts, yeah, you deserve the maximum charge. Fuck a minimum. You deserve a maximum charge because you knew better and you still decided to do what you did. And if not, you need to be handled by the law of the land. Needs to go back to that. I keep saying that because it's truth. At some point, you have to get back to that law of the land statute. Some of this shit is just getting outrageous and out of control, and it's everywhere. And this is worldwide. We having issues. That's why I always speak on general topics like this. I could be talking about relationships and all that shit. I could be talking about this. I could be talking about that. I could be even trying to bash people, but then for what? What is it getting us right now? Then you got to stop practicing all that division tactic, because at some point we all gonna have to get it together, man. Facts, riders. That's a whole fact. Again, you're only here. You don't even know how long you're here for. Again, because you don't even know how that book is designed. You could be here until you're old. You could be here a short time frame. Even if it's a short time frame, you better do what you need to do. Make the impacts and the influences you're supposed to. And even when you do make that grand passing, guess what? At least most of the people that know this was a solid person. This was somebody that stood on what they stood on. And even when the people try to say bad about you, they can't say much because it's going to be too much positive to throw at them. It's nothing going on though, but it's just, it's something that shouldn't be overlooked neither. Oh shoot. I knew it. Chocolate cookie dough pancakes. I'm on my way, baby. Forget a cookout. My bad, y'all. Forget a cookout. Just got invited to some breakfast. Oh. But you gotta appreciate life for what it is, and you gotta try to do the best while you are here. This is why these messages are adamant. This is why it's going to continue to happen because again, the people need to wake up. They should think. You want to see better, you got to do better. You want the youth to do better, you got to show them better, and you got to support them. And whatever they are trying to reach for in life, even if it seems impossible, still give them that support and encouragement because you never know. They could possibly reach that damn status. No matter what it is in life, they could reach that status and actually try to be something beneficial for the future. Dagmar, I ain't messing with you. Nah, I seen something about some chocolate cookie dough pancakes. Kind of made me hungry just now, but I'm scared about my sweet tooth. You know. And then again, these conversations are needed. They're gonna continuously happen. It's always good to have these conversations because again, these do wake the people up. I believe these messages are being seen, and most of these messages are being heard in the right light and fashion. So again, we'll continuously do what needs to be done. Again, you don't always got to be the most perfect example to set an example. Just by you doing so, that shows where your character lies at. That shows where your strength is. And I appreciate everybody who has been building with me and who has been building with me. Oh snap, Angel getting some Taco Bell, tacos de muerte. Oh shit. You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Just had to wrap up with y'all people, because again, we need these talks. A lot of these talks should be shared out more than what they are, but hey, it is what it is. It's always going to be something positive in the long run. Never rush the process. Just continue to do what works. Because again, when you speak these words into existence, and when you really speak what you need to speak, even if it is just saving one or if it's saving 10, that's better than saving nobody at all. Or that's better than giving no awareness out at all. Again, some of you youngins gonna have to be in tune, especially those who are already in that type of life. Better be careful. Right now, it's too wicked. You even got adults that's harming the youth. That's always something y'all supposed to be aware of too. You do have some sick adults that do prey on the young. So you always gotta be in accordance. You always gotta be on point. That's what's up, Angel. I see you over there. You know, that's a blessing right there again. You know, and for those who need to hear it, when your parents are doing right by you, it's only right that you do right by them. Even if it's just doing the simplest thing like just listening to protocol when you need to and just following simple instructions that are needed. Angel, shut up. You ain't no damn youngin'. How you older than me talking about you a youngin'? You know what? Yeah, I am going to treat you like a teen today. Did you do your homework today, Angel? Or are you going to lie to me today? Lie to me today so you can be on punishment, young lady. Oh, man. But it's the truth, though. You got grown adults that prey on these teenagers. That's not cool, and that shouldn't be overlooked nor underlooked. That's why I said bringing awareness on all four fronts. That's what's supposed to happen. Heineken, what's going on, my guy? You already know top of the top and happy Sunday to you and the fam. You already know how we doing it out here. It's hotter than a Boston baked bean out this mother. But it's yet and still another blessing, another blessing. Welcome to the summer. Miranda, don't encourage my madness, baby. You know, but what I'm saying is true. You know, and again, you gotta be mindful. Facts, bro. But it's the same thing with some of these women too, bro. They grooming some of these young men. It's a two-way street. That's why I'm saying for those who need to hear it, y'all gotta understand you have grown men and women that prey on the youth or try to groom the youth in the wrong way. And instead of them trying to uplift and groom them in the right way, they choose to go that route. So you gotta be mindful. Dagmar, I ain't messing with you. I hear you though. Shoot, you as young as you feel until you realize you ain't young like that no more, baby. You know, that's why I'm saying we gotta definitely keep having these talks because it's needed. Some people might feel like it's not, but it is. You know, you showed a better example, you could change things for the better. Some people don't want to hear that, but you're gonna have to hear that. And you're not just gonna hear it from me. You're gonna have multiple people that stand on these topics and situations, and they're gonna be adamant on that. You know, hopefully everybody is having a blessed and productive weekend and a safe one on top of that. Shit, it been hot in the hood already, y'all. The last 2 days it just been nonstop. Oh, that shit was funny last night. Yo, Heineken, I can't make this shit up, bro. Yo, Heineken, you know where we at, bro. When you ever seen a nigga try to swing on somebody and miss the whole swing and just fall face first? You can't be that drunk out here. Yo, listen, even if y'all drinking, be responsible. I just watched somebody get arrested last night trying to swing at a cop. Trying to swing at a cop and missed and fell face first. Like you couldn't even land the swing if you wanted to. You was that damn intoxicated. It shouldn't be that crazy that you're getting that intoxicated. Life can't be that damn hard. And if it is, shoot, find a better way to deal with it. It's crazy, man. Again, you're supposed to be enjoying life to the fullest. Some of y'all just making complete clowns of yourself. All right, can I hear you, bro? That's all I'm saying. You gotta be, man. Listen, you gotta be on point. But that was just too funny. You stumbled on your own self and just, man, you made it easier for the cop to arrest your ass. That's all you did. You gotta stop being that drunk. It's crazy. You're supposed to show the better examples anyway. And again, for some of y'all youth out there that feel y'all want to be adults so badly, you better start acting like adults. And I'm talking about the adults that got a logical mind and also aware of their surroundings, because you don't know what could happen, and you could be a victim of circumstance again. You know, but trust me, it's just as many men abusers and women abusers on that same boat. You got women that are on that damn registry as well too. So again, I'm always going to try to cool things down the middle like I'm supposed to. But I'm also going to give you a deep, logical conversation that's needed. So I'm saying irresponsible people bring kids into the world. They're not paying attention to the kids. Then these kids fall through the cracks of the system and society as a whole. Nobody really cares in the family that do care. They can't do but so much. And if they can, it's still going to be a problem because, again, once you done been hooked on to something, that's it. Unless you really get into something different and consistently do it on a different basis, you're not gonna get the results you think you're gonna get. These are the type of fights that need to happen, and we need to continue to let the people hear this. We gotta fight on these accords. That's why I said it's best to bring back a lot of these programs for these youth, so they don't gotta worry about certain things. And like I said, for the people that live in New York City, some of these parks are about to go through some bullshit. Like I said, a couple parks are ready to implement at 8 to 4. So it don't even matter if it's summertime, 4 o'clock. You gotta get the fuck out the park, even if you're with your kids. They really about to be on some bullshit because there's too much shit going on in this damn city, and it's too many of the youth wilding out in all boroughs. So now they about to start making all these parks examples even more, and it's going to be bad for the parents who got young kids. Because again, if I just got home from work, prime example, and I want to take my kid outside and let them run around in the park, they can't run around in the park because the parks are closed. So what am I going to do with them in areas that is not too much to do? If I take them to a beach, that's still going to be too far out the way or whatever. Like that's a problem. You know, we gotta like literally stop letting not just the system fail us. We gotta stop failing each other. We gotta start really loving, respecting, and uplifting each other. Like really get back to the core basics of a community. That's why I'm always gonna have these talks. You gonna have some people that feel like, oh, man, you tip. I don't care what you think about me because at the end of the day, I'm actually trying to make something happen. What you doing? Even this right here is bringing good awareness and building, and it could bring something that's beneficial. Doesn't matter. We got to stop letting things just slip through our grasp. While we still got the resources that we do, we need to do what's best. Some things that we was taught to believe, we can't believe it no more because again, they showing us clear as day they don't care. And again, at some point, it's not going to be a race thing. It's going to be everybody stand up together thing because they are going to implement something that's going to fuck up everybody. And if you don't believe it, just don't wait till it happens. And hopefully, if it does happen, I say hopefully because it might just give some awareness and some. It's sad some people got to wake up that way to really see what it is. You better start trying to build while you can. Do how you doing? And try to build the best way possible because shit about to get crazy in the next few years. I feel it happening. So I'm trying my best to do anything possible to continuously build on all the chords. Even if it's a small build, that's better than no build because we don't know what the hell could take place. That's crazy. Yeah, because the most of the things I speak about, it's not just it's going to happen worldwide. Like I said, you know, right now it's just certain small things in certain spots, but at some point it's going to be something that's global. That's going to be damn. We all got to stand up and do something now. Ain't gonna be no more time for talking and crying and none of that extra shit. We gotta really be on point, and if we not, we fucked up. Again, you got youth that's going into the streets because again, they don't got nobody at home that's teaching them or even trying to uplift them. So that's gonna always be the common problem as well too. Gotta definitely start loving and respecting each other and get back to what we was doing before. At least try to restore what we can restore and just bring back that positivity that was actually working. You know, I had to come in here and chop it up with y'all this morning. I feel that's a talk that's always going to happen and even be broken down because again, we got to come up with better solutions, you know. And some are trying to do that, you know. But again, when you're trying to build on a positive accord, a lot of people don't want to see you build positive. They want to see you build so negatively that they think you're going to explode too. Well, I'm gonna be one of them that tells you, despite whatever, I'm gonna be hit. You know, we're gonna definitely keep having these talks and conversations because it's needed. It's drastically needed right now. Appreciate you for dropping links, Riaz. You already know what it is. Appreciate y'all all for dropping links and showing love, man. Definitely with some good people in here. This ain't nothing out the ordinary. Start bringing back those necessary resources. We can see a change and we can see a growth and we can see, you know, some of these youth do something for the better and not just be around, you know, not just being around all the negativity. Show them something outside of that. Trust me, you'd be surprised what you can do. Damn, that's crazy, bro. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, even fighting along those lines because we see the system ain't built, and the system ain't built for the men. And I'm not talking about just the, not talking about the melanated people. I'm talking about men in general. That fucking system ain't built for the men. So they gonna always give option to the damn woman before anything. Unless they see the woman ain't fit, then they'll give them to anybody that they feel they could give them to. Yo, word, what's going on, my guy? So we got to bring that awareness and bring that damn roar because we need it. Sometimes tough love is necessary and it's, you know, it's adamant because it's what it's supposed to be. Some people don't understand the nice gestures. Some people don't understand the nice talk. So you got to give them some tough love to where they feel and they understand it. You know, and again, that system ain't built for no man. I don't care what side of the fence you on. That system ain't built for no man at all. Again, you gotta be mindful of who you even laying down with, building a family with. And if you ain't prepared for any type of responsibilities, the only thing I can tell you again for your own safety is wrap it up. That's about it. You know, but at the end of the day, we gotta be able to protect the babies, protect those who definitely need it. Hold on one second. I knew that was gonna happen. No, they ate all the damn it. But I won't be getting no pancakes today. Damn it. It's all good though. It doesn't matter. Miss April, what's going on, baby? I see you in there. That's what we gotta do. Open up about a lot of different things and really bring that awareness where it's necessary. Because again, we're gonna continuously have the same failing system and rhetoric happening if we don't open up their eyes and let them see something better. Again, they shouldn't have to worry about no resources to where they can't do shit. Yeah, you want to eliminate some of these problems, you got to bring back, you got to build. And for those who are able to build, I don't care. Even if you ain't in the community, you can still do something for your community, period. Because again, it shows character. You start off there, you can start off anywhere, branch anywhere to where you're given opportunities, especially where it's needed. Nah, Riaz. See, this is certain things I don't even get into only because, again, certain personal issues I don't really delve into. And if it's just now being brought to the forefront, man, listen, we don't know what's all being said and done. And even stuff like that, I don't always delve into that because, again, yeah, it's not my bread and butter. That ain't my cup of tea. Lacking, what's going on, baby? Kaz, what's going on, baby? No, see, that's the thing. When allegations get brought out there, too, that's not always a definite that something happened. That's just put out there. You don't know what's all being said or done unless somebody was there recording or unless somebody was there when all the situation was going on. That's just a fact right there. Yo! Oh no, that's somebody he told me somebody else. My bad. I'm chilling, enjoying my Sunday while the sun is hot, beaming. Another glorious Sunday. And it's about to be a glorious Monday for those in Australia over there. So, well, I might as well say Happy Memorial Day to some of y'all already. But you know, it's just these talks are needed. They're gonna be guaranteed. Don't matter if it's once a day, 3 times a day. Don't matter. And it's something that's being bought out there. It's gonna be bought out there. Riaz, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. That's news to me, but that ain't my type of news. You know, I would hope that it's not true, but if it is, hey, it goes to show you again. Sometimes you're just gonna have to do. You know, you're gonna have people that's not doing the right shit. This is why we're gonna have issues like that. You're gonna always have disconnect if it's really on that type of time. And I'm gonna say that for y'all people that want to be deadbeat parents. If you're not building the bond with your kids, that's gonna be a problem in the long run. I don't care if that was your actual kid, your step kids, whoever. If you raising them and you ain't properly raising them, you gonna have a problem down the road. It's time to see a better future, one way or another. Oh shit, I almost got shit on by a bird. My bad, y'all. I might have to relocate in a minute. These niggas out here up somebody that fed them bread on the sidewalk. It's over. But this is why it's always adamant to have these conversations because again, everybody can fight on all the chords and build on all the chords. It don't necessarily have to be the same fight. But as long as we pick in the spot where we can fight and try to make something better, that's the most important thing possible. You know? And I ain't gonna lie to you. I might do an open panel sometime tonight. And you absolutely right on that part. Word, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, if prime example of some people are trying to teach you the right ways, it's up to those people to listen. What the hell is that? Big ass machine. My bad. Gotta be mindful. It's always some new shit moving around on four wheels now. Oh, I know that part, Miss April. I know that part. That part I know. But if you really in accordance and got that bond, you know, you yeah, you probably could skip a lot of that. Again, it's never going to be an easy road in life, but it should be at least somewhat of a balanced road. And even when you fall off course a little bit, you just got to take your time and get right back on the road. Fix whatever problems is necessary. What's going on? You know, fix whatever necessary problems, and that's it. Oh, oh, Hove. Yeah, Jerry. I'm bad, y'all. I could, I could tell at some point I'm gonna start getting bombarded by music because I'm out. What's going on, my guy? So I already know what time it is. And you know when the weather start getting nice, it's what you gonna get. You already know. Nah, but you know, hopefully, you know, some of y'all get it right. Don't let your, you know, you do everything in your power to make sure your kids is on the right and the up and up. It's never gonna be an easy road. But if you know you could do certain things and fix what need to be fixed, got too much to really worry about. And when you do have those who are not going to take into consideration what's being said to them, then the only thing you could do is pray and hope that they do listen at some point because you have done the best that you possibly can do. But the most you youth should try to do anyway, especially with those who do have at least good parenting or good somewhat parenting background, is just do right by your parents, especially if they don't require much. Most of these parents want you to do is succeed, grow old, have kids, make them grandparents, so on and so forth. You know, that's why you got to be in accordance with your kids. See, it was people that I knew for a fact I could have ended up running with, but between the people that really rocked with me and then my own moms and having eyes out like that on me, it didn't happen like that. Especially if it was seed and background that you know for a fact wasn't going to be, yeah. Because those are the type of people, man, listen, if the parent not even allowing you to even come in the house at all, that's a problem right there. You know, so you got to be mindful of that. You know, that's really about it. Like I said, I think I'm definitely going to do an open panel tonight, and then we can leave that up for discussion. It's lunchtime. I need to try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Definitely appreciate everybody that popped in. If you was late to the show, y'all already know y'all can catch the replay. I wasn't going to keep y'all all morning. Like I said, at some point I'm gonna start getting bombarded outside by different types of music, and I'm not for it. So I'll definitely be able to do this when I'm in a sound piece of mind and a sound piece of place. So this is a topic that was going to be discussed and still going to continuously be discussed until we could get to that higher plane. You know, definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. You know, I did promise y'all some music, so I am going to give y'all that this afternoon at least. You know, and I'm getting apologies for yesterday. Oh yeah, and happy birthday to all the Gemini babies today, including Love Baby and a few other ones. Another blessing and another year around the sun. You know, that's a blessing. So enjoy yourselves. Turn up for the better. You know. Nah, Kaz, not eating at all. I'm trying to debate on what to eat right now. I still probably got another hour to figure that out. But all in all, we're gonna always have these talks, and it's good for the soul. It's also just good for the people to hear that. That you got people that are actually, standing on those accords and actually trying to do something for the better. So, this definitely was a good topic of conversation. I will have an open panel on the main page again tonight. Uh, if y'all haven't subbed up to that backup channel, I advise you do so, as I will be trying to bring some music today. And I think I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. So, nothing more, nothing less, no stress. You know, but hopefully y'all all enjoy y'all Sundays. For those on the West Coast, hopefully y'all enjoy y'all mornings and stay safe. For those on the East and even in Central Time, hopefully y'all enjoy your afternoons. And for those across the seas, y'all already know what it is. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all already know what it is. Everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, we'll definitely be back tonight for the open panel. I'll be back on the backup channel for some real love, music, and shit like that. How we always give it up. You know? If you out and about right now, definitely enjoy the weather while it's not choppy. Again, just remember, if you was able to wake up this morning, you blessed always. So y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. I'll definitely see y'all later on. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessing.